Hello and welcome to the Rise of Mordor 3.5 update preview. I will be briefly going over everything inside this relatively minor update in order to give you an insight as to what is in it. Without further ado, let's begin. I'd like to start by going over the minor changes that come with this update. There have been some small changes to some factions' voiceovers. There have been minor changes to Dol Guldur, including some small new assets. As well as this, there have been changes to the UI and of course some balancing costs. However, the most major change out of these minor changes is the removal of Rome 2 building models from the mod's requirements. You no longer have to enable Rome 2 building models in order to play custom battles. This should hopefully make matchmaking much easier now, seeing as players will be able to find games without having compatibility issues. I want to start by taking a look at the UI. As you can see, there has been an overhaul to the UI in the main menu. Much of it now differs. This also flows through to custom battles, and there has been some unit UI changes as well. As you can see, almost everything has been slightly altered from the previous version. You can explore this more in-game. As well as this, for a quality of life feature, we have now added the Rise of Mordor Discord button to the main menu. Clicking this will simply give you access to the Rise of Mordor Discord. We have one new faction and two new units added to the mod, one being a unit added for Erebor, one being a unit added for Mordor, and the new faction being Imladris. Here you can see the Mordor unit being the Guards of the Teeth, who bear an uncanny resemblance to the Mouth of Sauron. Moving on. The next unit is the long-anticipated Iron Guards for Erebor, obviously a staple of the Hobbit movies, and I'm sure many of you will be excited to see these in-game. On the side of Imladris, we have 5 new units, all coming along the same similar theme however, beginning with the Noldorin Swordsman. We also have the Pike variant of this unit, being the Noldorin Pikemen. Next is the Missile variant, being the Noldorin Archers. The penultimate unit is the Noldorin Horsemen, and finally we have the Noldorin Rangers, which comprises the 5 units currently out for the Imladris faction. More will be added in future, but that comprises the unit section of this video. If you wish to go back and take another look, just please pause the video at whatever. The map department of this update not as booming as it once was, due to a lot of us being on leave for an extended period of time. However, this is one of 2 new maps that will be featuring in the mod, under the name of Londgarlen, which is a Gondorian settlement flushed with vegetation, as you can see. The second map and final feature of this mod update will be the settlement Caris Solmigor. The settlement in future will hopefully be receiving a texture overhaul, in which all of the bluish buildings that you currently see will be turned into an orangey red. This texture update will actually take effect on all vanilla maps, as well as other maps in the mod which utilize the same buildings, potentially transforming every vanilla settlement into a more Haradrim looking settlement. As well as this, there is plans to add tusks to all of the walls. They were included, but unfortunately we weren't able to get them functioning in this update, and they will be coming in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this update preview. It has been dramatically shortened from the last ones, just because of audience retention, and they were dragging on way too long. I look forward to seeing all of your contributions in Discord, your reviews, your feedback, and potentially any screenshots or videos that you'd want to post on the Discord. Bear in mind, we do have a replays channel in which you can give your replays to either YouTubers or just send them directly to them, so that either your battles can get featured potentially on their channels at a later date. Very important note, Rome 2 building models is no longer required in order to play on custom maps. You simply have to launch Rise of Mordor Pack 1 and Rise of Mordor Pack 2 at the same time, and you will be able to play the full mod without any hassle. Hopefully this should make finding multiplayer games much easier than it was before. With that being said, thank you, and please stay tuned to the Discord for more updates on Rise of Mordor's future. Bye bye. Final thing, I've been allowed to do this, I'm going to do a cheesy little shout out for my own personal YouTube channel in the description, in which I will be covering a little bit of Rise of Mordor content, potentially in my free time, which is now limited because I went off to university, but yeah, hope to see you there. Enjoy.